Anybody that knows me knows that I like old things. And one of my favorite old things is this. This is the dual 1788Z 8mm and Super 8mm projector. I don't break it out too often because it is a pain in the neck. You have to set the screen up. You got to make sure everything is just so. And you get to watch a bunch of silent black and white movies and shorts that I've seen 100 times. But I do like it a lot. I know it's not exactly home cinema, but it works for us. I should say it works for me. I don't think Lisa likes this kind of stuff at all. I do not have curtains on the windows down here, so there is some light that comes in during the day. All right, let's look at this beauty. Kodascope 833. There is currently no bulb in it, which is what I'm hoping is all that is wrong with it. And this came with it. Look at that packaging. We've got movement all over the place. I think I'm going to put that bulb in and see what happens. All right, I have absolutely no idea how these work. It looks like it just presses in. Variac on. Plug it in. Motor and lamp are both functioning. Well, that's very exciting. Let's take that in the other room and see if we can play a movie. All right, so I am up to my usual good camera work. When I first tried to play a film, it kind of worked. It was slow, and then it would seize up and stop, and with the bulb on, the highly flammable film started to smoke and melt, and so I stopped immediately, and I brought it in here to open it up more. I lubricated a little bit with WD-40 here and just a touch here, avoiding these belts, which really aren't belts at all. I mean, they are belts, but they're springs. And that's what runs this whole mess. And now it seems to be running much better. So I'm going to give it another shot right here in the shop. And this will be a good time to go over how this thing threads. It is rather tedious. Open the gate. Let's get some film over the top of those rollers. And it's very important that this loop gets created right there. I shoot for the top of... That doesn't really matter. I have no idea. I just know that there needs to be a loop there. Somehow. Close the gate. The gate is closed. And I lost my loop. So I gotta do it again. In, close. That's not it either. I don't think this could get any more tedious. All right. Gate is closed. Film is advancing. Now it's got to go around this sprocket. And another loop needs to be formed right there. At this point, if you wanted to, I am going to turn the motor on very slowly. And advance some so I can get some over here so I can put it on the take-up reel. This is the dumbest thing I've done all day. And that didn't work. So my next big problem, or what I think the real problem is this belt keeps slipping. No matter what speed it's on, no matter what, it catches sometimes, and then it slips. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get another one of these wound springs. I'm going to try to come up with something else. Here's what I'm doing. I'm taking this belt. It came in a pack of, a million belts from Amazon. And I don't ever use these little ones. So I'm going to put it over where this belt goes, and maybe that rubber will be enough for it to grip. So the rubber belt is in place. There's the spring in place. Power on. Turn the motor down. And on we go. Ooh, no torque. No torque at the lowest speed. Alright, we might be onto something here. Let's thread up the movie. And rewinding on these things is kind of neat. So you take the spring off the take-up reel. You turn it, you thread it onto the supply reel. Get it on there, which is not something that is not something in which I excel. And then turn on. Once you turn power on. And that's how you rewind something on this. Alright, threading this thing is incredibly tedious. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you can see this or not, but cast directly into the housing right there is where is how the loop should look. Open. Shut the power off first, or at least second. Threaded forward, loop, sprockets, power on. Remember to turn the speed down first. All right, I think we're threaded. Let's turn the speed up, turn the lamp on. And I don't know if you can see that, but we are moving. All right, I'm going to let this run and put this baby back together. So you're not going to believe this, but my new old stock lamp just blew. What are you going to do? These things happen. At least we fixed the other problems, and I guess we'll be on the lookout for a new bulb. All right, well, I think I know what happened. Except I don't have a microphone on. Again. All right, well, I think I know what happened. That bulb requires airflow to keep cool, and as long as I had the cover off, air was not being blown on it, and I imagine that's why it overheated and died. So, my fault. So that was the Kodascope 833. It did not end the way I wanted it to end. I wanted to put it on the screen and show you different 8mm movies, but that didn't happen. But I learned a lot. I had a good time. And these things happen. You know, I didn't break it. I just need a new bulb. I'm not going to go searching for a bulb because, let me tell you, these old 8mm projectors are finicky. They are not easy to thread, where my dual from the 70s is night and day better. So if I come across one, I'll get it, but I am not going to search it out. On that note, I would like to thank everybody for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe this video, and until next time, I'll see you later.